Okay, so today was a rough one. We finally was able to get this done. Somewhat, I think. I don't know. But, got another video today. Hope you guys like this one. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Have a good day, guys. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Excuse the wildness that is my hair. But let's get to it. For you, those of you who don't know me, my name is Andy, and we are going to do some makeup today. Again, for those of you just joining in, I am not a pro. I do this for fun. Maybe learn something, maybe you guys can learn a little something. Maybe I can teach something. Maybe you guys can teach me something. And it's just a good time. Something I like to do. Let's get to it. So again, like I did yesterday and the day before yesterday, I'm going to go in with my LA Colors Face Primer. I do have more makeup coming in. I do plan on doing a video of Catrice Cosmetics here in the next week or so, depending on what time that gets in. I don't know if a lot of you know that brand, but I found them online and it looked very good and I saw pretty good reviews, so we're going to give that a shot here in the next few days. So stay tuned this weekend because that's definitely going to be something we do if you want to. If you guys have seen my past couple of videos, I think tomorrow I will probably do my Pride look for you guys. That way you guys can see how I got that done. But, I mean, if you guys liked the past couple videos, you thought it was okay, like, comment, subscribe, share this video, let your friends know, let your family know. We don't, it's not a horrible time here. I mean, right? So like I did in my past videos, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Last Incognito. I'm just going to use my neutral today because it was the closest one to me. So I'm just using this as a base. And a lot of people, I mean, some people go just on the lid. Since the looks I do are more a little bit, just cover my whole entire eye. Whoops. I tend to do that. That's what I get for putting a primer on my eyes. A face primer. The one thing that's different about my videos is I do show my mess ups. I do show, that my makeup is not perfect. I mean, I don't even think my eyebrows are even today, but that's besides the point. But I've always felt that makeup is meant just for fun. It's meant for you to make you feel good about yourself and have a good time. So, I mean, no one's asking you to be here. You don't have to stay here, you know what I mean? So after I put that on, I'm just going to put a little bit of setting powder with just a little fluffy brush on my lids just to kind of set the concealer, and that way it just doesn't crease. And like I said in my last video, if there are some of you who are watching this who are 10, 15 years in the business, give me some pointers. Be happy to take them and be happy to learn them. And so for today, I was thinking about it, and I think what I'm going to show you guys today is how I do this really nice orange look that I like. It's very subtle, it's very bright. I mean, granted, I'm not matching, but I am supporting Letterkenny today. So I'm going to go in with my Tropical Paradise palette from Queen Beauty. I have mentioned before, this is probably one of my favorite brands. They are an e-com brand. I really like their products. Their palettes are really good, and it's a good time. So I'm going to start out with this orange right here called Flamingo. And I'm just going to put that in with a fluffy brush. Just right in the crease. And doing YouTube videos is not my full-time job. I actually have you know, a 9 to 5 type of job, but I just work at a call center, but one of the fun parts about my job is I get to look up, you know, amazing facts. We do themes every day, and today is Will Ferrell Wednesday, and I actually looked up that, did you know that he actually did streak in old school? So he actually went through a town, really was streaking. You're amazed he didn't get ticketed. So next I'm going to go in with this color Pleasure, just kind of define that flamingo color a little bit. Oh yeah, see, look at the difference. And those of you who are subscribed so far or like the video or even just taking the time to watch, I do appreciate it. You know, any little bit does help. It does, you know, kind of get me on the map, and I do appreciate, you know, I do appreciate anything that you guys do. So that is super awesome. Thank you. Sorry about my fat finger. There was something on my screen. So anyway, I'm just going to use that color Pleasure just a little bit more. And then next, I'm actually going to go in with this reddish orange color. I don't know if it actually looks reddish orange on my camera, but it's called Sunset. And I have a really bad habit of not changing brushes. I really should, but for some reason I don't. I'm picky, I'm a pain, sue me. So I'm just going to stab that right into my eye socket and just in the outer corner. Let's see, what's there to know about me? 28, mom of 2. Love my family very much, even though they're pains in the butt. You know, I'm actually going to go in with this color Bold right here, and I'm just going to stick that along the top, kind of bring out that orange a little more. I thought that Pleasure would bring it out, but I think that bold color would be a little bit better. And then I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to go in with this Reef color right here. It's like a shimmery red-orange, and I'm just going to add that to the outer corner to kind of give a little bit of that definition. Into the outer corner. That'll work. And then next on the list is I'm just going to go back in with my concealer, and I'm going to cut out just a little bit because I want a clean canvas for where I'm about. Put the rest of the color. And the beauty about makeup is it washes off. And obviously it's not perfect. Nothing I ever do is perfect. Okay, that's better. And for those of you who actually sit here and watch what I do, or even just like take a gander, leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I really like people's feedback on, where I'm going wrong or what I can fix. I mean, I've had people text me, oof, and tell me, hey, you should do this, or make sure you add, what products you're using, which I thought I did. I'm gonna stretch that out. God, why does one side always come out better than the other? My life is in shambles over concealer. Just gonna go over that, act like that didn't happen, act like any of this didn't happen. Anyway, so the next I'm gonna go in with this orange color called Crave. It's another shimmery color. And I found with shimmers and metallics, it's just easier. Use your finger. And see, the beauty about makeup is, I think you can fix it. You can always fix it. And if not, wipe it off, start all over. Nothing wrong with that. So really quick, I just want this orange up here just a little more bright. So I'm gonna go in with bold one more time. Just brighten that up. And eventually one of these days I'll get a background. And I'm just gonna take my wet wipe. Is that okay? I'm gonna add a little bit of charisma. We all need a little bit of charisma in our life, I guess. Tell you one thing, Bob Ross would not be happy with the way I'm doing this right now. I know the makeup gods are mad at me. So after eyes are done, at least looking like second cousins, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'm actually gonna go in and use two different colors from Wet n Wild. This is their Photo Focus Foundation. I have Golden Beige and Desert Beige because one is a little too light and one is a little too dark. So just go around Mark off wherever I need. And that is the golden beige. And we're going with desert beige. A little bit of a matte color, but I mean, I've blended these before and they turned out fine. So, at least that's what my mom says. Alright, after I got everything placed where I want to and I'm looking like a ghetto spotted leopard, take a beauty blender and let's mix together. And just bounce, 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 bounce. And I mean, for the people who've been watching me, I really do appreciate you guys because I know there's way better people out there than me. And I do appreciate you guys taking the time, you know, just checking out what I do or what I, you know, can or can't do. And I do appreciate, you know, even just scanning by, taking the minute, you know. See what the video's about, you know what I mean? I mean, I'm no Brittany or Kendall, but you know what? I appreciate y'all taking a chance on little old me. Days like this, I miss my hair that I look like a boy. Alright, and so I think that's around the coverage that I want. It's not, you know, too terrible. So then today I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild Incognito once again, just because, you know, for it being $2-3, it's a trooper. It's a killer. And it's just very nice, and it gives, you know, not, you know, too bad a coverage, but I mean, I see a lot of YouTubers who use a lot of high-end brands, and you know, I don't have those brands. So if you're one who uses Wet n Wild and Elf and now I get the point of the beauty blender right here. I mean, who knows? Maybe in the future I'll get to use high-end brands if I can afford it, but as of right now, we're sticking with Wet n Wild and Elf and Milani and Maybelline and CoverGirl and stuff I can get while I go grocery shopping with my kids. And I blend it more up instead of just straight that way, just because I want more of that lifted look. But I also want it to brighten. So it's definitely brightening. Usually I'll use the color corrector if my, you know, my mom's circles are really starting to show, which I probably should have today, but whatever. I'm not impressing anybody. Except for maybe like the 50 people who are watch these videos. Which is ironic, because only 7 subscribed so far, so everyone's got to start somewhere, right? So for any of you guys who've actually watched The Conjuring 3, I was scrolling through Facebook, and I'm a part of a lot of horror pages on Facebook. And I actually saw, you know, like those little pop-up article things, and the kid in The Conjuring apparently tried to sue the Warrens for his exorcism because apparently they, what did it say? That they didn't treat him right or something was wrong with it. But I was blown away by that. And like they made a video about him and everything like that. I was like, what the heck? Like, really? I'm just gonna use a little bit more right here just so I can really see those dark circles right there. You guys probably can't, but I can. But so I looked it up and I'm looking up the article and I was like, really? Like, no way the little boy, you know, the little boy was 12 at the time. And I was like, no way, you know, the kid did that. And from what I read, it was his older brother who did it. I was like, okay, that makes more sense. You know, he wasn't there. Or, you know, he could have think, you know, it was bogus. Because he even put in the article that I read, you know, I never believed in that stuff. I was like, okay, you know, that makes more sense. And some girl actually argued with me that the kid did. And I was like, okay, so what, you know, like, what article did you read? Like, I want to read this. Because I love the Warrens. The Warrens, I think, are amazing. And one thing about me is I will admit when I'm wrong. 100%. But she couldn't tell me. I was like, okay. Still questioning that. And sometimes these videos really question because you're like, am I really just talking to myself? Or, you know, you guys who are watching at home, or if you guys are watching at home, do you guys like respond to me? Like we're actually having a conversation here? Like, do you guys talk to me like you know me? Because I know you. There we go. So then I'm just going to take a little bit on a brush, on a lighter brush, and just tap it on in where I don't want creasing. And I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. And you don't, when I do this, you don't need excessive amount. And I just use a smaller brush for around here just because I want to be a little more precise. See, even that I feel is too much. Oops. Give a little whistle. I have that stuck in my head all day today. Any Disney fans here? Watch Pinocchio. And see, with this, like with this translucent powder and not going so heavy on it, you get the, you know, it does what it's supposed to do, but it's not, it's not caking it. And I'm literally just like dabbing it into the skin. I'm not gonna like, you know, necessarily really wipe it away or anything like that. I'm just dabbing it in. Just tap it in. Tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo. And then I'll just take some on my beauty blender. You know what? There we go. That's better. The next one I do, there's my powder brush. And so I just take the powder brush, clean everything off with the exception underneath my eyes. because I got my under eyes to do, and that powder will just help keep everything from falling. So I'm just going to take a little bit of a flatter brush, and I'm going to go back in with that sunset color. Actually, I'm going to try Reef and see if it'll stick. And then just going to go about 1/3 of the way underneath my eye. There we go. Just tap it in. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Okay, so next I'm going to try to go in with Crave and just kind of... Yeah, okay, I figured that wasn't going to work. We're going to go back in with Pleasure, I should say. We're going to hit Pleasure underneath, and then we're going to top it off with a little bit of Bold. That's my 5-year-old in the background. I'm going to try just to put a little bit of the shimmery color. You guys like the color of my contacts, my big old eyeballs going towards the camera? Okay, that'll do. And I go back in with my powder brush, and I'm literally just like dabbing it in. I know it doesn't look like it, but I'm just like patting it into the skin. Go back around and make sure I got everything. Am I looking pale as a ghost right now? Good. Those days when nothing wants to work for you. Ah! See? Today is one of those days. And I know my eyebrows are crap, they're sparse, they're obviously drawn in. Don't judge me too hard. Not everyone's perfect with luxurious eyebrows. Anyway. So today I am actually going to use, I just had it, there we go, my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette. See if this will actually work for me. Last time I tried it, it didn't work, but holy fallout. Huh, how about that? Just want to give my face you know, a little bit of warmth. It's 102 out here in Colorado right now, so I ain't going outside, but I'll make it look like I went outside. I don't know about you guys in other states if you guys are actually watching, but are you guys dying yet? We're literally like melting out here. And then I'm going to take that contour color. Oh, now you don't want to work. Because apparently you really got to pack it on for it to work on your dome piece. I really want it to work on my 5 head. I want that sun-kissed look. I want to look like I got sun. Which I actually hate outside. I want to go... I need winter in my life. That's better. I'm a wreck. My life's a wreck. Anyway, and excuse the running around. One sec. Marley, stop, please. I'm gonna go in with my You're So Chic palette. I got these pretty, pretty ladies on the front of it. And since I have this like bright orangey look, I think I'm gonna use this lighter pink. I'm just gonna take an angled brush. And I really like these brushes. I got them off Amazon. I'm just gonna put it on, you know, some on there. And it might be a little too light. Just get a little bit of flush of color. And I really like these blushes because they're really, you know, for the most part, they're really pigmented. I'm just having to take a lot off to try to get it not as intense as, you know, it can be. I really should have color corrected today. That was a smart move, Andy. I'm going to put a little on my nose. Maybe to kind of give a little bit of that sunburn look, like I really went outside. I didn't. Anyway, actually, from that same palette, I lied. I'm going to actually take this lighter pink highlighter shade. I just want a little bit. I don't want too much. I just want some flush of color there, nothing too fancy, and I think I'm looking like a Neapolitan ice cream bar today. I think that's definitely a look we're gonna roll with today. Definitely happening. But it's summer, it's hot out. Everyone likes ice cream, right? Más importante that I almost forgot. Take a little brush. It's hard. I need the nose. I need to slim down my fat nose a little bit if I can. Excuse the background noise, we got some video games in the background, so much apologies. There we go. Didn't make too much of a difference, I don't think, but it'll work. Anyway. Back in with that pink really quick. Maybe these aren't as good as I, was making them out to be. Oh well. They'll work, right? Grab it. Like my mermaid brush? Aren't they pretty? Queen Beauty. And then I'm actually going to take that pink highlighter. Oh yeah, see, you can really see it on the brow bone. some right there, and then there we go. Better. We're good. No one's broken. No one broke. Except for the purple. Rest in peace, purple. So the next what I'm going to do is I am actually just going to tightline. I'm just going to use the Wet n Wild breakup proof eyeliner, and I'm just going to tightline and move my contact in the process. My eyeliner just a wee little bit, not too much. And you guys get to see my actual color of my ice. Oops. There you are. Okay, breakup proof ain't working, so we're gonna go back in with Ulta. And there we go. Perfect. And then we're gonna come over here. I'm gonna give you guys a look in my eyeball, because apparently everybody needs to see that. And then, so I'm actually gonna use the lash glue liner from Kiss, just to do as a liner and to bond my lashes together. You know, we're having issues here. Change of plans. We're gonna use my Essence 24-hour ink one, or 24-hour ink. And I'll just go in with an adhesive. And it's like I told you guys, my makeup is not perfect, and I'm gonna cheat. A lot of makeup people hate doing this, but whatever. See, I felt life. And see, nothing I do comes out perfect. You know what I mean? Like, see, look, even this. Okay, it's not terrible, but it's not perfect. But that's the fun part. It's makeup. It's not supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to have fun with it. And then today I'm going to go in with the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. Never fails me. Super excellent. Helps with my sparse lashes. But you know, I'm going to tell you something. Doesn't matter who you watch. I don't care if it's Bailey Sarian or Mila Boo or whoever you watch. Everybody messes up. Nobody's perfect. Everyone is going to have something wrong with their makeup every single time. Let's tell you one thing. Life is not meant to be perfect. You're dealt your cards, you roll with the punches, and you give it all you got. And that's what life is. That's the beauty of it. But I'm not here to, you know, be a psychologist and talk your ear off about it. And before lashes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my LA Color Lip Contour. Thick side is for it to fill in the lips. Thin side is for lip liner. So you go in on your lips. Yeah, looking okay? Okay. And then it's like I did not plan on the eyeliner being this thick today, but you know what? I screwed it up. I didn't want to go back and fix it. Or have to redo this whole video because I messed up a eyeliner. Maybe that's what I'll do for this YouTube channel, is just show the real side of it. I'm not perfect, and I don't plan to be. And you know what? I think that's what I'm going to stick with lips today. That looks good. So real quick, I'm just going to go put my lashes on really quick, and I will be right back. Alright, lashes are on for the most part. The last and final step that I do is I just go in with the eyelash curler and just curl the lashes. It just makes sure that my real lashes, hopefully, are still connected to my fake lashes. They're nothing special, they ain't fancy, they ain't big, but they look better than my actual lashes do. Alright, so this is the completed look. And then I'm just going to go in really quick with my Essence Fix and Last 18-hour setting spray. Ah! Give myself a shower in the process. Dry it off a little bit. Or pat it into the skin, whichever works. And this is today's look. Nothing fancy, nothing special. I had a lot of errors today, but I was still able to make something work. And that's the beauty of all of this, is being able to work with what you have. Nothing I have is expensive or the best quality, but you can still get a good look out of it. At least a decent one, and something that you can feel better about yourself. So keep going with it. If it's something that you do, or anything that you do, really, keep going with it. Just put all your heart into it, and eventually it'll come out something good. Thanks, guys. See you guys in the next one.